What is the legal alcohol limit in New Jersey? Driving under the influence remains one of the most aggressively enforced traffic offenses in New Jersey. With strict blood alcohol concentration limits and a tough drive sober or get pulled over campaign, the consequences of impaired driving are serious and far-reaching. Knowing the legal limits and the impact of a DUI charge can help drivers make more responsible choices. In New Jersey, the legal alcohol limit for most adult drivers is a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, of 0.08%. However, this threshold varies depending on the category of the driver. For commercial drivers operating commercial vehicles, the limit is 0.04%. If you're under 21, the state enforces a zero-tolerance policy, meaning any measurable alcohol in your system can lead to charges. Refusing a breath test can result in harsher penalties than those associated with a failed test, including increased fines and longer license suspensions. A DUI charge in New Jersey doesn't appear on your criminal record, but that doesn't lessen its impact. A conviction can result in fines, jail time, mandatory ignition interlock devices, license suspension, and required participation in intoxicated driver resource center programs. The severity of penalties depends on BAC level and prior offenses, and hiring an experienced lawyer can help navigate these consequences. For drivers wondering what truly constitutes the legal alcohol limit, the answer depends on several personal and legal factors. For those 21 and older, the legal limit is 0.08%. Penalties escalate in tiers. 0.08% to under 0.10% falls under Tier 1, 0.10% to under 0.15% under Tier 2, and anything at or above 0.15% is considered Tier 3. Each level increases the possible jail time, license suspension period, fines, and the duration of ignition interlock requirements. Drivers under 21 are prohibited from having any alcohol in their system. For commercial drivers, the law is even stricter, and conviction can mean the loss of a commercial license for at least a year. Despite these clear limits, a driver may still face DUI charges even if their BAC is below the legal threshold. Police officers base DUI arrests not only on BAC but on observed driving behavior. If you are swerving, braking erratically, or committing other violations, an officer may administer a field sobriety test. While failing a field test alone isn't enough to convict, it supports the argument that your driving ability was impaired. This means even small amounts of alcohol, under the legal limit, can still put you at risk of being charged if your driving suggests impairment. Understanding the process is critical. New Jersey operates under implied consent laws, meaning drivers automatically agree to BAC testing when they get behind the wheel. Refusing a test doesn't eliminate consequences, in fact, it can lead to greater penalties than failing one. BAC isn't just about how much you drink. Factors like body weight, gender, metabolism, and whether you've eaten all influence how quickly your BAC rises. While the legal limit remains fixed, personal differences determine how soon a person reaches it. This means two people consuming the same amount of alcohol may have different BAC readings, which could mean the difference between driving legally or facing arrest. If you've been charged, it's important to work with an attorney who understands New Jersey's complex DUI laws. A knowledgeable lawyer can assess whether police followed proper protocol, determine if your rights were violated, and help build a legal strategy that suits your situation. The law doesn't allow for plea bargains or reductions in DUI charges, but having an attorney to guide your case can make a significant difference in outcome. At the Kugel Law Firm, clients benefit from skilled attorneys who provide clear, strategic support in DUI cases. The law firm offers assistance to those dealing with impaired driving charges, aiming for the best possible resolution. If you or a loved one are facing DUI allegations, don't try to manage it alone. Contact the Kugel Law Firm today at 973-854-0098. The office is located at 1 Gateway Center number 2600, Newark, New Jersey, 07102, United States.